Number 9 on the Power Rankings is less about rookies and more about just not exactly having the talent or the proven carries that you have confident in pushing a squad to a playoff berth, and it is SK Gaming. And the main reason they're way down here is because their MVP and consensus best player is not on the squad anymore. Selfmade heading over to Fnatic, which pretty much the entire 2019 run when SK was making it into playoffs, you were talking about, man, Selfmade is carrying these guys over there. 3/5 of the roster is remaining the same. Sakura in the top lane, Gen X in the mid lane, who you remember replaced Pyrion, and Crownshot staying with the squad. He is going to be the featured guy on this roster. Trick and Limit are the new acquisitions. Trick comes over from Schalke, who actually helped turn around that squad, and Limit is one of the more hyped up supports. He's coming from Ad Hoc in the German league. He's a Croatian. They got second at the ESL German league in the regular season, and he loves the Zillion pocket pick, but him being paired with Crownshot is going to be the main win condition for this squad. You saw Crownshot have some fantastic performances in the spring and summer split. He really helped secure, at least in spring, he was still a huge contributing factor to why they finished with a playoff spot and why they took Splice to 5 games why they went to 5 games in that playoff series in spring. But he also had some bad positioning errors in some of these. He was face tanking a little bit, and that's something he's obviously going to have to work on, but he's going to have to step up even more so with Selfmade gone, because he is going to be the featured carry in this squad. And when your best player leaves, it's not just one person who can fill the void. It's going to have to be everybody as a squad stepping up to another level. And Trick is obviously a downgrade from Selfmade, but maybe not that bad. He provides a very different role. He's not going to be the carry damage threat that you might see from Selfmade, but he was there as a engaged kind of presence and just a veteran vocal leader on Schalke that really helped them seem to avoid any of the tilt issues that they had throughout 2019 and even towards the end of 2018 at points. So maybe that's something can bring to SK, but tilting is not something we've seen from this squad yet. Gen X is going to have to take another huge step forward, and with how stacked the mid lane pool is, even with some of these rookies coming up, I'm just not confident in him being able to be up to the competition to completely dominate or take over some of these games. So even if there's 3/5 of the team returning, I don't think that inherent synergy that they already developed throughout 2019 is going to be enough for SK to be sniffing around the playoff door. And remember, there is always the potential that a lot of these rookie rosters don't live up to the hype or the anticipation. They can't cut it on that main LEC stage. So there's still some hope for a squad like SK to maybe get into playoffs. But you even saw them struggling last year. And although they made playoffs once and they were a tiebreaker game away from making it in summer, you see that sub 500 record. They've been a wildly inconsistent team when it came to the regular season in their first calendar year, and I don't see any reason for that to change in 2020. But the competition only gets crazier every year in Europe, especially when all of a sudden random challenger level mid laner from a regional league comes in and is all of a sudden competing on an international level. We're looking at you, Nemesis. If there's other players coming like that in 2020, then it is going to be tough sledding for a squad like SK Gaming.